some of the biggest songs today were written in 2012.
Sure.
Yeah. I have a lot. I wrote over 257 songs in those 4 years. Singa was written in Algeria. Muna Kampala was written in Algeria. Farmer was written in Algeria.
Wow.
Way back. But you see, God's timing is always perfect. 4 years later, biggest inspiration I can give those kids. Trust God's timing. Don't cheat the process. And the time came. I came back here with some dollars. Because we used to get money from the government as people on scholarship, remittances. So I used to get $100 every month. So the final year of my school, I didn't use that money, I saved it. So you can imagine I used to eat school food every day, just so I can have money to go to the best studio here. So when I come back here, I had about $900.
So how, before we come to, how was life in Algeria?
Very tough, very, very tough. Some of the things, some of the traumas I'm still dealing with today. Very racist. Yes, there's a lot of racism. But also I needed it. I think I grew up a lot. I built thick skin to go through hard times. Today I can go without a meal and I'm okay. Because of some of the situations I went through there. I can go without, being without money and I'm sleeping fine. I have a good day. I come to studio and record. But then, my guy, life was very tricky. When you've just been around family every day, you have someone to talk to. This time I've had to make new friends. Most of my friends were not even Ugandans, they were Tanzanians. Yeah.
So you're now a qualified chemical engineer.
100%.
Back in Uganda, you don't want to look for a job in the chemical engineering industry, you want to sing.
I was too determined. So after my graduation party, I took my father a few seats away. And I told him I need your blessing, otherwise I can't do this without you. He gave me 1 year. There was an opportunity, because I'd gotten a first class. So there was an opportunity to go to France for a master's. I told him, give me 1 year. If I don't make it in 1 year,
then I'll go.
We go. Long story short, here we are. So I did prove him wrong and everyone else.
You start music. Of course, there are challenges. What were the challenges? Remember,
I didn't know anyone.
You have a gunpoint at the back of dad saying you must. So you do not have an option of failing.
Yeah, but I was such a big believer. I was such a big believer. If you don't know, man, me, I was just too sure I was going to make it. And you see, don't take for granted what thoughts you process in your mind. The way you live your life every day, you're drawing those things to your life. If you think negative, I'm telling you, they're going to knock you while you walk out there. They're going to simanya what. Funny things will happen in your life. You lose a loved one. But if you speak a life of positivity and you live a life of it, it's going to work out. I recorded my first 3 songs on that money. Chenchebula, Muna Kampala, Singa, and Budum Budum. The money got finished. I told God, me, I've done my part. The rest is in your hands. My auntie comes, you have good music. They give me 3 million. Go and shoot a video.
Those are audio recordings, right?
Yeah. Go and shoot a video. I shoot my first video like that. And then I'm going to studio when I see him to record my 5th song, which was Farmer. When I'm recording it, the owner of the studio is like, my guy, you're too special for me to let you go. I want to work with you. So you see, when everything was finished, there's no money, nothing. I've recorded the music.
Zero.
I don't know any DJ. I don't know any. The guy tells me, I want to manage you. Let's start working.
Who is that?
Buddy. The owner of Buddy Music. It was called Buddy, Bashir. So Buddy, we sit. And that's where EPAS was, by the way. So EPAS was at the label.
Yes.
I'm like, I'm ready. That was around 2015 at the end. So January, I go and start living in the Musigo. The studio main house was here, then there were 3 musicals here. Nesiem, Buddy's brother, then me. I used to have my mattress. My sister gave me a mattress. I was on the floor. And she gave me 1 TV. So I used to watch films and a DVD. Yeah. When it rains, that house was full of water. But I'm telling you, I was there even when I had hits.
You are still living in that house?
Yes, I tell you. You see, young people who want to do music, go slow. Because even when you have a hit, you don't start making money immediately. you have to establish yourself, and a bit of a blessing from God. So I joined Buddy. I start recording music every night. I recorded all my songs that I had written, new songs that I'm creating, blah 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 blah. And then Epas took me to about 2 shows. Epas never used to do a lot of shows, you know his things. So I went about.
Actually hosted him on this same
yeah,
show.
I went to about 2 shows with him, Unamiliango, and people were impressed by the music by then, because Farmer was like, you listen to that song once and you're like, this is different. People thought I was a Nigerian. So yeah, 2016 September, Shiba jumps on Farmer, and I've never looked back.
So who connects you to Shiba? The management?
The managers are friends. Yeah, they go way back when they were still with Radiant Weasel. So yeah, 2016 September, I have the biggest song in the country. If you ask me, I think it is still the biggest song to date.
Yeah, when they play it in a nightclub or something, you really...
Yes, but not only that, when you go to the listenership and the viewership on YouTube, up to now, there's not a song for many artists since that song that has more views. And some songs have been big, don't get me wrong. Songs have been big in this country, but it's still one of the big, if not top 3, top 2. And I thank God. Thank God. It was a different art, that's the truth.
Yeah, you actually came on the scene with a different style, a unique actually style. It wasn't too Ugandan, it wasn't too Nigerian, it wasn't too Western. So it was really something unique.
Yeah.
I want us to talk about the negativity on social media these days. You do something and then someone comes up and puts a lot of negative energy. You go and perform somewhere, then they attach you to a certain political party and then they abuse you. What do you see? What do you feel when you're looking at this?
First of all, we are very sad. People are very broke. People are going through very hard times. So every single time you see someone doing something good, it's human that they don't want to praise you for the good thing you do. So instead, they want to make you feel like the way they are feeling. So social media, you see all those funny comments and everything. So for me, I don't blame anyone. I think we need prayers. We need to go back to God as a people, because we are very sad. And some people don't even notice they're being very evil in their choices and words. Sometimes you don't even say what you're thinking, but you're very sad. So we need to go back to the Lord and ask for forgiveness, and ask for acceptance, and ask for endurance, because tough times never last, and celebrating one another. I'm a born-again Christian, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where do you pray from?
I pray from Fanero.
Oh, Fanero, okay.
Apostle Grace Rebecca is my father, spiritual father. So, for me, I've never looked at this Ykee Benda and everything as me. This is a business. The same way you would go there and put your car up for Uber. You see, it is your car, but you're putting it up for
the car.
Yeah, yes. That's a business. So someone sits in the car, you treat them nicely. The way you talk to someone when it is just your car, and the way you talk to someone when it is a business is different.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, I get.
So I don't believe that my job has anything to do with me. But if you don't have control, and if you're not grounded, spiritually lifted, you can mix the two. That's the truth. There's no going about it any different. But you can beat it if you're always dwelling in the presence of the Lord. Yeah, being a prayerful man, a prayerful woman helps you, because the world, whether you're a musician or not, the world is looking for you every day. When you wake up and go to your office, my brother, someone there is going to say something very stupid, and you want to say, this is the same thing in the music. While I'm singing, there's a fan who's going to say something funny, and maybe my normal self would want to beat him, but because I have Christ in my heart, I forgive and just say, you know what, keep the anger to yourself. So Christ is there to keep you in line, not to stop you from making money. Christ doesn't want you to be broke. So for me, I've understood the Lord, and I know I'm on the right path. I have no guilt, I am not having sleepless nights because I know people judge me. But for me, I wake up and grab my Bible, put on my suit, and I go on Sunday and watch the word of the Lord and make notes and go back and read it. And then I come to Tubila and make entertainment for you people to enjoy. My brother, this is different from this. When I'm before the Lord, I'm feeding this. When I come here, I'm using this. You understand?
Yes. Okay, what are some of those challenges that will never get off your mind? 2 challenges that you remember and say, I don't even know how I got through this situation.
COVID. COVID made me the leader I am today. Because I am a CEO of this company. And having people, when you don't have shows going on and you have to still give someone something, a salary.
Facilitate them.
Yeah. For 2 years, my God. That was a very testing time. Very testing time. That's when I lost my relationship as well. So many things happened in that time. And I'm a family man. So when I say that and you realize I'm not married, you know, that's the part I'm really sad about.
Yes.
Yeah. I would like to be married, and I was raised in a proper family. Yes. My father has been with my mother for 47 years. You think I want anything different? No. I want what they have. But the plan of the Lord is the most amazing plan. So sometimes you have to wait for it to come through. But I think it's going to come. So one day you'll just see pictures. You're like, hey, this man.
I should not see pictures. I should be invited.
Yeah. So that's the plan. I think that part is very sad for me. I have a child, by the way, but I'm not married. But that's the plan. I pray to God that God gives me grace and a person to settle down with and build a legacy, maintain the name of my father up.
Is there something you're doing to change the background, home background? Are you doing it as a family, doing it alone?
I do it
to make sure that home is better, dad is okay?
I do it with my siblings. The job helps me a lot with this business. And other things that I do, but mostly, we're like I said, we are 8 kids, 6 boys, 2 girls. So we come together and think together about whatever we might need, whatever the parents might need. Because right now they are in Sunday. We moved from Jirega. I even saw stories, people saying, Ykee gets a loan in the father's house. And now they have taken the house. Watcha. The guy just sold his house and built another home. Yeah.
Okay. So Ykee, your last words to the young people out there, the young people in the music industry, and all the young people that look up to you and look at you in the perspective of an inspiration.
2 things that I know have been very influential in my life. You must have a blessing from an elder in your life, whatever you do. Doesn't matter whether whoever you look at like a parent figure in your life, you need to have someone who prays for you in that stature. You need to know God. I don't care if you're Muslim, Christian, Protestant, you name it. Have a spiritual life. Because if you don't protect your inner man, this body here, this body wants do you know how many women I would want, my friend? I'd be dead.
Many women that
I'd
throw
be dead,
themselves.
yes. First, leave those who even throw. There are those that I want them to throw at myself. You know, my brother, now I'm talking like a man.
Yes.
Bro, I can see women every day and I'm like, I want you and I want you and I want you and I want you. 50. Because that's what the body wants.
Yes. And
But
then
the
you
spirit,
can actually have them.
But the spirit says, that's not good for you. So it creates discipline. It gives you that courage to say no. The body can't say no. The body wants to go out and drink and take every other drug, you might say. But the spirit reminds you. So it doesn't matter whether you're Muslim or Christian, you can still have a good spiritual life and become a better human being. So you must know God. Thirdly, no man is an island. I have believed in that from day one, and that's why I've been able. Right now, I used to employ about 6 people, 7. Right now, we employ 18 people here.
18?
Yes.
Wow.
So, but I'm always that guy who believes there's an idea, and you have potential, I want to learn. tell me, what do you think, what should we do? So whenever, it's good to have your own beliefs, but always open your ear to see if you can learn something new. Man, people are gifted. Some people came here as dancers, today they are managers. Raji, somebody believed in them and then their real talent came out. The director of the videos you see today here used to be Bakalikezi. You know the Kalikezi of musicians? The WhatsApp group members who are always posting on Facebook. Maybe a singer is today directing the videos that you see of Ykee Benda.
Wow.
That's my legacy for me. That's the gift God has given me to uplift others. May not be with money, I may not give you money, but I'll tell you can do it, and then I'll show you how. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for watching the I Inspire show. That is Ykee Benda for you. Ykee Benda, something small.
Yeah.
What are your real names apart from Ykee?
Gume Wycliffe Mugarura Ronald.
Oh.
I used to even call myself Romeo. Girls have disturbed me. High school.
Thank you so much for watching the I Inspire show on Nova Talk Television. You follow us on YouTube, Nova Talk Television, Twitter, Nova Talk Television, Facebook, Nova Talk Television, Instagram, Nova Talk Television, and you'll be getting more of these inspiring stories. The young people, I have nothing to tell you. Ykee Benda said it all. You can come from the ghettos of Chireka, you can go through all this hard stuff, and you can make it. You can be a big brand, you can be an inspiration. Thank you for watching.